Okay, so I'm Laura Rayfield, and this is my storytelling project for ILS 5183. What I'm going to do is a story that actually I'm going to do for second graders at some schools coming up. The Tulsa City County Library has a program called Books to Treasure where we bring in an author, and all second graders in the area get a free copy of one of his or her books, and that author comes to town for a big presentation. And so the author this year is Peter Brown. The book I will be that I've adapted for a story is Children Make Terrible Pets. And Peter Brown is the author who's coming. And this is not the book that the second graders will get this year, but it does feature the same character, Lucille Beatrice Bear, Lucy Bear, as the book that they will get. And this was chosen as one of the top read aloud books of the year, 2010. So part of the reason I chose it. I thought it would be a good one for this. I'm sorry that you, the camera, you're actually my audience. You're going to be my second graders, just because I didn't have the presentations scheduled until after our deadline, and this is the best way it works. I've had bronchitis and some other things, so this is the best solution. I'm sorry. So I'm Miss Laura. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you. Hopefully we'll do a little introduction like that. The story I'm going to tell you today has to do with pets. And so I wanted to share a picture of one of my pets that I had. Her name was Frankie. She was my pet for 10 years, a little over 10 years, and we loved her very, very much. How many of you guys have pets? Dog or cat or a lizard, parakeet? Okay, so those left, how many do you want pets? Yeah, pets are great. Pets are a lot of fun. But usually people own animals as pets. But what would happen if animals owned people as pets? Have you ever thought about that? Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah. Well, so the story I'm going to tell today, in this story, a bear named Lucy, here's Lucy Bear, hello, she actually decides that she finds a little boy in the forest, and she decides that little boy is going to make the perfect pet for her. So, I have Lucy, and here's Mama Bear. But I need the little boy. So do you guys think you can be the little boy for me? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. So the little boy only has one line, and that line is squeak. Squeak is because bears don't understand people. All they hear when people talk, they just hear squeak. So you're going to say that one line, squeak, in lots of different ways. So let's practice just a little bit the different ways to say squeak. And how we're going to do it in the story, I'll say 3, 2, 1, and then you say your line, squeak. And I'll tell you the different ways to say it. So let's just practice a little bit. Let's see. Let's start with a squeak, like you're just saying hello. So just like your friend in the playground. So 3, 2, 1, squeak. Hi. Good job. Okay, well, let's do a really loud squeak, like you're yelling to your friend across the playground. So you want to make sure your squeak really loud. So let's loud squeak. 3, 2, 1, squeak! Yeah, good job. All right, let's see. Let's do a really soft squeak, like you're talking to your friend, but you don't want the teacher to hear. So let's do really soft. 3, 2, 1, squeak. Good job. Okay, let's do one last squeak. Let's do one really sad squeak. Like everything's very sad. So we go 3, 2, 1, squeak. Yeah. Okay. Good job. I think you're ready. I think you're ready to play the little boy, and you'll see what his name is. Okay, so we just start with Lucy, and you see Lucy's wearing a little tutu. She likes to dance. She likes to dance in the woods. Lucy sometimes yells when she shouldn't, but she really has a good heart. She tries to be nice to people. So that's kind of what Lucy's like. She was in the forest one day, la-di-da-di-da, and she was twirling and practicing her twirls with her little dancing, when suddenly she realized someone was watching her. Hello? Who's there? I can smell you. Come on out. So the little boy comes out. Okay, and here's your first line. I want you to say it like really kind of shy and unsure, because it's a bear. You don't know how the bear's going to react, right? So you're going to say your line, squeak, but really unsure. So 3, 2, 1, squeak. Oh my gosh! You are the cutest critter in all the forest. So now I want we're going to do squeak again, but we're going to be a really happy squeak because the bear's happy to see you. He's not going to eat you. So 3, 2, 1, squeak! Right? I have to take you home to my mama. So Lucy Bear takes the little boy from the forest to her mother, and she says, Mom, can I keep him? Isn't he the cutest critter you've ever seen? Lucille Beatrice Bear, children make terrible pets. Did I not tell you that? Oh, but please, Mama, he was so sweet. I call him Squeaker. Please, he won't be any trouble, will you? Okay, so now here's your line, your little boy, and I want you to give a really angelic squeak, like you're the best little boy in the world. So 3, 2, 1, squeak. Okay, on one condition can you keep Squeaker. Squeaker is your responsibility, and I won't take care of him for you, Lucy. Thanks, Mom. So Lucy and Squeaker, they were inseparable. They did everything together. They played together. They ate together. They napped together. They did everything together. But it wasn't all fun and games. For one, it was impossible to potty train Squeaker. And he ruined the furniture. Now I want you to squeak like really loud and rambunctious and kind of out of control because Squeaker's just jumping all over the furniture and ruining it. So 3, 2, 1, squeak, squeak. And he caused all kinds of problems. And just when Lucy Bear thought it couldn't get any worse, Squeaker disappeared. Lucy checked all of the hiding spots she knew about. Are you there? Squeaker! Under there? Oh, over there? No? Oh, are you? Oh, no. But she couldn't find him. So Lucy started to cry. She'd almost given up hope. Until her sensitive nose caught whiff of Squeaker. So she followed Squeaker's scent all through the forest until she found him. But he was with his family, and something had changed. Squeaker looked happy. He didn't look like a pet anymore. Well, Lucy knew what she had to do. Goodbye, Squeaker. No, I want you to give me a really sad squeak. Oh, goodbye, squeak from Squeaker. 3, 2, 1, squeak. So Lucy had a lot to think about as she walked home to the forest, through the forest to her mom. She thought, well, I guess he belongs with family. Some critters aren't meant to be pets. Well, I'm really going to miss the little fella. By the end of the day, Lucy had learned one very valuable lesson. You were right, Mom. Children do make terrible pets. They really are the worst. The end.